But at this very moment in time, Chris is the most vital.
We're 2 years into it, and it's always sad when you don't get to see your grandkids and somebody can't seem to build a bridge.
When it comes to my dad, like, time might even it out, but everything will be healed. It'll be different.
Families go through tough times, rough times, hurtful times, bad times.
Is this the final season? Have they officially announced that this is the last season? With Zach's announcement about wrapping up filming, it seems unlikely the show will continue. Devoting so much time to the fundraiser party storyline feels like a desperate attempt to fill episodes. Watching Zach, Tori, and the kids in the new shop, I couldn't help but wonder, is this really what the show has come to? There's nothing substantial happening. We're literally watching people clean chairs for a fundraiser. The quality of content has hit rock bottom. Additionally, TLC is promoting Tuesday's episode as the season finale, not the series final. Considering they filmed until December last year, there might be more footage yet to air. It's possible they could have a final season in the fall to broadcast the remaining footage. Given that this is their longest-running series, you'd expect them to make a big deal about it being the final season. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Red Bee, it's me, ELENA. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, so let's dive into today's video. Additionally, Tori and Zach are exceptional parents, period. I admire how they've handled the aftermath of leaving the farm. They fully embraced their new life, created a wonderful environment for their family, and are contentedly living on their terms. Matt's fixation on them and his perception of their happiness as a personal vendetta is self-inflicted. He's facing the consequences of his own actions while Tori and Zach have moved forward. Regarding the remark that no one is intentionally not going to the farm, there's just no interest, that's a consequence of Matt's behavior. Most of the negative comments here likely come from individuals who don't have children themselves. Based on what we see on the show and hear on the podcast, Tori and Zach genuinely strive to provide their children with normalcy and don't let their dwarfism hinder their aspirations. I've never heard them say anything hurtful about their kids. After binge-watching this season and considering various perspectives, including those regarding Tori and Zach, I don't find fault with their parenting. They may make mistakes, but everyone has their own approach, and they're learning as they go, especially Tori in raising children with dwarfism. Zach doesn't deserve the derogatory remarks I've seen here. We all have room for improvement, and Tori and Zach are no exception. However, they're not moving beyond the situation. That comment was typically passive-aggressive. It's clear they're purposefully avoiding Matt. We can't claim to know enough about their behavior off-camera to label them as fantastic or terrible parents. From what we see on screen, they appear to love their children, but perhaps could benefit from parenting classes, especially concerning Lila's needs. They seem to be loving and involved parents. As someone who was highly sensitive as a child, I believe they should pay more attention to Lila's sensitivity and help her see it as a strength, rather than brushing it off or laughing at her. As for Matt, describing him as a good Christian man seems contradictory given his behavior, such as cheating on his wife. He's reaping what he sowed, but seems oblivious to his own hypocrisy. His fixation on the farm as his family legacy has led to strained relationships with most of his children and grandchildren. Despite building a house with hopes of reconciliation, he refuses to acknowledge his own faults. I admire Zach and Tori for creating their own version of the Roloff farm and prioritizing their own well-being over maintaining toxic family ties. It takes courage to recognize toxicity and build a healthy family environment. Good for Zach for making that choice. On the other hand, why does Amy tolerate Chris being friends with Matt? And why would Chris or Matt even want to be friends? It seems incredibly disrespectful to Amy for Chris to cozy up to her ex. I'm starting to think these relationships are just for show and lack sincerity, including Amy and Chris' marriage and Matt and Karen's engagement. It's all very perplexing. Moreover, was Matt planning to hand over the farm to one of the twins at some point? It seemed that way, especially as he often mentioned wanting his family to continue the farm's legacy. However, when Jeremy and Zach didn't express interest or readiness to take on the farm, Matt's tone shifted. Initially, it sounded like Matt intended to pass the farm down, but as Jeremy and Zach showed little interest, he seemed to retract his statements. Zach even offered to purchase the farm, but Matt refused, which understandably created distance between them. Despite Matt's rhetoric about keeping the farm within the family, his actions backfired. While some may argue that the twins weren't interested, personal circumstances may have influenced their decisions. Now, with families of their own, they realize the significance of the farm. It's possible Matt was only considering passing the farm down upon his death, as he likely never intended to relinquish control. Additionally, he couldn't offer a discount to one child without causing conflict among the others, a situation reminiscent of issues in other families. In my opinion, farmers looking to pass down a farm should either have one child or ensure equal investments for all children to avoid family discord. My own family has faced similar situations twice, and I believe equal division is crucial to preserving harmony. However, currently rewatching the early seasons, starting from the beginning, and I'm on Season 1, Episode 14. Here are some initial thoughts. Still finding Flim Flam hilarious. The scene where Jeremy skips soccer practice and Zach expresses how much he would love to be able to play is really heart-wrenching. Why is their house always in such disarray? It's stressing me out. Does no one clean or tidy up? Zach's journey to get his driver's permit is baffling. How did he manage to fail 3 times? And why is he driving and even crashing the car when he can't pass the written exam? I had no idea selling pumpkins could bring in so much money in the beginning. It's surprising to learn how lucrative it was for them. Molly is such a sweetheart. Just started rewatching everything after many years, and it's quite a trip down memory lane. I've only been at it for 2 days, and I'm already on Season 3, so everything is still fresh in my mind. I completely relate. What stood out to me the most in Season 1 was when Zach expressed how people view him as a freak and question why God made him that way. It's heartbreaking to hear a 14-year-old feel that way. Finding Tori, who is average-sized, seemed to bring Zach a sense of acceptance. I'm glad he found her. It seems like falling in love with her helped him accept himself more fully. On the other hand, spoilers for the upcoming season finale of Little People, Big World Season 25 hint at an emotional conclusion, made even more poignant by Zach and Tori Roloff's announcement of their departure from the show. Here's what else the spoilers reveal. Little People, Big World Season 25 marks the end. With 25 seasons under its belt, Little People Big World has seen its fair share of season finals. However, this upcoming final feels different from previous ones, primarily because Zach and Tori Roloff have confirmed that Season 25 will be their last. Their departure adds a sense of finality to this season finale that hasn't been present in previous seasons. Emotional finale anticipated. Teasers for the upcoming season finale suggest an emotional journey for all involved. The recent tension within the Roloff family, exacerbated by Zach and Tori's absence from Amy Roloff's fundraiser, sets the stage for a particularly charged finale. Zach's poignant statements. Zach Roloff's remarks in the spoilers add depth to the emotional tone of the finale. His acknowledgement that the farm won't play the same role in his children's lives as it did in his, along with his sentiment that it's time to move on from his father, Matt, underscore the significance of this moment. Uncertain future for Little People Big World. Zach's assertion that it's time to move on carries weight, especially considering his and Tori's departure from the show. With their exit leaving a significant storytelling gap, the future of Little People Big World remains uncertain. While TLC has yet to announce a renewal for Season 26, fans are left wondering if the show can continue without its central figures. Potential end of an era. For many viewers, The upcoming season finale feels like more than just the conclusion of season 25. It may mark the end of the entire series. With Zach, Tori, and their children no longer part of the show, fans question if Little People Big World can sustain itself without them. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.